What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Talks with Chepe. I hope you all had a great 4th of July weekend, drank some beers, enjoyed the sun, enjoyed the fireworks. On this week's episode, I wanted to talk about one of the most beautiful places on earth, one of the most underrated places, and we actually all live here, and that's Long Island. So let's get started with this. All right, so as I was saying in my intro, in my opinion, we live on one of the greatest places on earth. And yes, I'm saying Long Island. And the reason why I decided to talk about this is because over the last couple of weeks, months actually, I've been hearing a lot of people complain about living on here, saying that it's boring, that there's nothing to do. And I necessarily don't believe that to be true. I think what happens is we fall into a place of complacency and we just get comfortable where we are and we just fall in a routine and we don't really take advantage of our surroundings. Happens to everybody. It's happened to me in the past. But you take a step back and you actually look on where you live and the area, and you realize that it's actually a great place to live. Now, I say this, I can personally say that I've traveled the whole East Coast at this point, all major cities, from Boston all the way down to Miami. And I've also traveled out to the West Coast, and I've seen how it is over there too. So this is coming from a viewpoint of what I've seen, who I've met, the people, the culture, the food, and that's why I just think that Long Island is one of the best places to live. Is it expensive? Yes, but it's something you pay for with, it's offsetting with everything that you get out of it. So the biggest thing, obviously, when it comes to living on the island is you live on an island. You can brag about that with anybody. But obviously, you live on here, you're not going to brag that with anybody. But when you go travel, you go on your little vacations and you do this and that, you can fucking tell people you live on an island. They fucking be impressed, trust me. And the best part about that is that we literally have beaches everywhere that we go. Now you can go up to these rocky beaches on the North Shore. You want to have like a calm, nice view of the sound, or you want a little bit more, go swimming, take your date out to a nice walk on the beach, something like that, a little bougie. You can go to the South Shore and you have beaches for miles and miles and miles. Starting from Long Beach with the beautiful boardwalk to the Nautical Mile, which leads to the beach, and you have bars, you have everything around there, and you can pretty much enjoy yourself. And if you live out in Nassau County, it's great. If not, if you live in Suffolk, you got Jones Beach, you have Smith Point, you have the beaches out in Southampton, and you have Montauk, one of the most beautiful beaches out there. So you just got to think about that. Take advantage of it. Enjoy yourself. Don't be a fool. I see these people go to fucking Florida for a vacation to go on the beach. Granted, Miami is a beautiful place. The nightlife is something else. I will give it that. But the beach is nothing special. My biggest thing is I see fucking people who are stunads go to the fucking beach in the summertime in Florida. Who takes a fucking vacation to Florida in the summertime? First of all, it's hot and muggy there every fucking day, humid, and it rains. You might as well stay here. It's 90 degrees, well, anywhere from 85 to 90 degrees pretty much every day over the summer. Beautiful weather for the most part. Obviously, we get some of our rain, but for the most part, it's beautiful. It doesn't make sense to me. Stay home, enjoy the beaches, have fun. Come on, be smart. Don't be stupid. Don't fucking pay $150 to take a fucking round trip down to Florida on fucking Spirit Airlines to fucking do the same thing you could have done here. Save your money, put it in a bank, invest. Come on. Now, to the counterpart of the beach, what's also great about living here is that we also live, what some people, give or take, depending on where you are, no more than an hour away from one of the greatest cities in the fucking world. Now, you can fucking take the train, you can drive, you can bike. If you're dumb enough to do that, I don't know people who bike that far, but that's neither here nor there. You can pretty much go any way into New York City. And I don't even have to explain them, how great the city is. People say, oh, the city's a shit, this and this and this. No, it's not shit. Depends where you go. Don't go into fucking these, the bad areas of the Bronx and all those areas. Obviously, stay away from it. You're in Manhattan, you're pretty much safe, and there's great things to do. You want to go out to a bar, get something to eat, head down to Pier 17. The list goes on and on and on. And trust me, people are like, oh, it's so much money. It's not. A fucking train ticket is going to cost you $27. $27, let's be real. You fucking probably spend that on fast food. Probably go to McDonald's and buy $27 worth of food when you get drunk one night on Saturday. You buy a train ticket, go to the city, have fun. You know how many stories I have about going to the city, downtown, Chelsea area, getting drunk, throwing up, living life? We're young once, live it up. And for you older folks, you go to Central Park, go to Fifth Avenue, you know where to go. I don't have to tell you where to go. You're from New York, you know where you're going. Now, if you're visiting, that's a different story. I'll make another episode of where I recommend you can go for that. Now, back to the island. Not only that, another great thing about living here is that we get to experience all 4 seasons. And I don't think people realize how we don't take advantage of this. Now, when I've gone down south and I've met different people, obviously a lot of them, they have their seasons, but they really don't have a full, winter or full fall or anything like that, because they experience pretty much summer to a colder thing. And not for nothing, I think experiencing a spring in Long Island, a summer, a fall, and a winter are something that's captivating. First of all, in the fall, you can go to the fucking East End. You can go to the North Fork, go to Greenport, go to, you can go out to the Botanical Gardens out west, and you can look at the foliage. And I think it's one of the prettiest sights you'll ever see. You can also go pumpkin picking. You can go apple picking. You can do all the great festive stuff. Vice versa too when it comes to spring. Spring, you can go see to all the gardens out east. You can go see the sunflowers starting to bloom. You can go all to the nature walks, the wildlife refuges that we have. We have so many here, trails. Literally just go and be one with nature while still being so close to the city. Just think about that. You can be one with nature and still live an hour away from a major city. How many people can possibly say that? Not many. So we got to really start thinking about it, because, you don't really want to be a fucking schmuck and just like sitting home all day and be like, I have nothing to do. I have nothing to do. You can go. There's a lot of things to do. And don't even get me started in the summertime on here. You can go out east. You can go to the fucking vineyards. There's people who travel across the country to California to enjoy vineyards. You can literally do that here. Some people are less than 15 minutes from a vineyard. You can drink all day, hang out with your friends, have a fucking shit show of a blast. We also have, in the summertime, the Hamptons. People literally travel from all over the world to come visit us. You have celebrities. You have everything. Shit. 2 days ago, my buddy Damien was fucking golfing out in Southampton. He almost met A-Rod. Just think about that. Like, come on. Where else are you going to fucking do that? You're not going to do that in fucking Ohio, in the middle of nowhere. And that's out east. And then you can also have fun out west. Think about, you have all these shopping centers. You have the boardwalk, like I said in the beginning of the episode, of Long Beach. You have the Nautical Mile. You have all these places where you can go. We just got to start taking advantage of it. Trust me. There's a lot more than you expect when it comes to this, when it comes to our seasons and things like that. Another big thing is the shopping culture that we have here. Now, I'm a pretty big shopaholic. I like to buy my stuff that I can afford. And I can literally have a ton of places that I can pick from going to. I can go out to the outlets in Riverhead. Great savings. I can go to the outlets in Deer Park. Again, great savings. You literally have Smith Haven Mall in Smithtown. I can go to the second biggest mall in the United States, in Roosevelt Field Mall out in Nassau County. I can go to Americana Manhasset. The list just goes on and on. There's some people who don't even have malls where they live. They have to go to a fucking Walmart to buy their fucking jeans. You know how stupid you have to look to be fucking wearing jeans for Walmart? Not that there's anything wrong with it. Don't get me wrong, because Walmart does have some good deals. Shit, I'll be buying some of my fucking t-shirts from there. Don't get me wrong. But when you want to go buy something nice, I'm not going to go to Walmart to do that. Go to the fucking mall. I'm not going to be a fucking schmuck doing that. Walmart. Even though, listen, I'm more of a Target guy. Target has better snacks than Walmart anyways. Walmart doesn't have pretty much anything. But going back to the main point, we just have to learn how to take advantage of this place. Really, we really do. You know, it just baffles my mind that people actually don't think that we live in a good area. And I'm not talking about like your town, I'm talking like in general as the island. It's even going down to the culture and the food. Now, Long Island, it's pretty primarily depending on where you go, an Italian area. You do have some Hispanic influence now, and you have black culture everywhere. So it's like a melting pot of everywhere you go. You want to try different foods, the food, great. Don't even get me started on the delis. In my opinion, I've been to a lot of delis in my life. Nothing beats the delis here. Don't even you fucking get the great cold cuts, the meats, the bacon, egg, and cheeses, everything. The diners, uncomparable. I went to a diner out in fucking LA when I was out there. Worst diner food I've ever had in my entire life. Don't get me wrong, they have good food there with other things, but when it comes to diners, nah. When I'm drunk from a night out in Padrog and I want food and I don't want fast food, I'm going to the fucking diner. You just want a quick thing with your friends, hang out, get some food. Fuck going to Applebee's. We used to do that back in the day. Go to Applebee's, get some half apps. Fuck that. Going to a diner. The diner is just that spot. Get a cup of coffee, read a newspaper, get a little nostalgic, you know? Be like an episode of The Sopranos. You go there, you see the fucking guy, and be like, hey, where's the gabagoo? What are you gonna do? But, you know, you just gotta, the culture here is great. You want some Spanish food? Let me tell you something. Go down to fucking Brentwood, Bayshore, all these areas. Some of the best Spanish food you'll have. It's fresh. The meat's great. Chicken, everything. Go down to Freeport. Go down to more little out in Nassau County. Great, you know, great African American style food. You know, you got different style Jamaican, Haitian, different things like that. Great food also. If you like to eat, go out there. The food's fucking fantastic. And you don't get that everywhere you go. Some places you fucking stuck eating plain ass food. I don't understand how people don't have a fucking palate for more stuff. So just enjoy where you guys live. Just enjoy it. Let's stop for once and just enjoy the island, guys. Really, we gotta appreciate where we are. It's saddening, you know, saddening to me that people complain about living here. You know, I've moved around a lot in my days. For y'all who don't know, I immigrated here from Guatemala when I was a kid. I moved from place to place with my family, and we found, I don't want to say refuge, but we found a nice home here on the island. If we're to begin with in Brentwood, but then we moved out here in Shirley, and you know, life's been great ever since. There's literally something to do every year. It's never a boring moment. It's never a dull moment. And yes, I'm human like everyone else, and I do feel sometimes that I'm just when I get away. And if you do take a vacation, I'm not saying don't take a vacation because obviously everyone deserves one. Just make it worth the money. Don't go to fucking Florida. If it's in the wintertime, you want to go somewhere hot, go to the Caribbean. Go to California. Go to LA. There's nothing wrong with Florida. You can go to Florida too, go to Miami. It's great. But I'm just saying, be smart with where you're going. Save the money. Go to Europe. Go to Asia. Obviously not right now with everything going on with COVID-19, but you know what I'm trying to say. So with that, just enjoy life, everybody. Let's go out there and travel. And, you know, I do want to say I do appreciate everybody who did participate in the challenge that I posted on last week. We still have another week to go. Thank you for everyone who went out and followed my page. To all my 50 followers, thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. It shows that, you know, people actually take time to listen to me. I really do appreciate that. If you don't know by now, you can find me on YouTube. If you're working from home or in an office, just look up Talks with Chepe. You can also find me on Instagram at Talks with Chepe.